In November 2013, Typhoon Haiyan, known locally as Yolanda, made a landfall in the Philippines, leaving behind a trail of more than 6,201 deaths and more than 95 billion pesos in damages, a significant portion of the $2 billion and the 25,000 deaths the country has sustained from the most damaging typhoons experienced in the last 2 decades, excluding losses sustained from Kitsana and Parma. In a country where the norm is an average of 20 typhoons per year, the Philippines has been pinpointed as one of the most vulnerable countries in the world. While on a grander scale, vulnerability to disasters brought about by climate change is being reduced, the country remains one of the least adapted. This sets the stage for the need to strengthen measures to mitigate disasters. Disasters, however, are inevitable. While disaster mitigation measures in essence aim to reduce the negative effects of disasters before it happens, it does not address the issues that arise after the fact. Almost 5 years after Typhoon Haiyan left a trail of more than 95 billion pesos in damages, the most affected of sectors still have not completely recovered. After the extensive work and research done regarding climate change-induced disasters and its effects, what went missing in the master plan? Disaster adaptation methods are aimed at adjusting natural or human systems in response to actual or expected climatic stimuli or their effects, which moderates harm or exploits beneficial opportunities. One of these methods is risk transfer, the process of shifting the burden of financial loss or responsibility for risk financing to another party through insurance, reinsurance, legislation, or other means. Notice that in the map previously shown, the Philippines appears to be wholly unprepared in terms of having a concrete source of funds meant to be used for rebuilding damages caused by disasters. Most of the country is uninsured. This is contrary to the mandates of the National Disaster Risk Reduction Management Plan. In the context of disasters, however, immediacy of response is key. Hence the need for parametric insurance, which instead of giving payout based on the policyholder's losses, which take time to assess, releases funds based on measures of a parametric index that is assumed to proxy actual losses. To make things simple, under parametric insurance, disaster victims receive a payout right after a predetermined triggering event happens. Time is spent actually rebuilding rather than assessing and proving loss, which makes recovery faster, hence reducing vulnerability.
Ang vulnerability from disaster ay isa sa pinakamalinaw na manifestation ng inequality sa Pilipinas. Yung climate finance ay yung pagtitiyak na lahat ng kailangan pang pinansyal para maihanda ang mga lokal na komunidad sa epekto ng pagbabago ng klima. So ito ay tutugon sa pangangailangan ng mga magsasaka, ng mga mangingisda, ng mga katutubo na talagang sila yung pinakamalaking naapektuhan ng pagbabago ng klima natin. Ang climate finance ay naandyan para masiguro na yung mga pangangailangan nila na para makapag-adapt sa climate change ay magagawa nila yung mga pangangailangan na yun.
Hindi namin inaasahan na ganun kalakas yung Yolanda. So yun po yung yung natural disaster which is Typhoon Yolanda, yung pinakamatinding aking naging lesson. Sa ngayon, sa level ng sa LGU, merong MDRRM fund na according to the guidelines of the COA na pwedeng gamitin siya para pambayad doon sa insurance premium sa GSIS. So doon namin kinukuha yung aming fund para pambayad doon sa insurance premiums.